Good afternoon traders, it's Nolan from Trade and Train. This is our Wednesday video following up from our video yesterday and on Monday. I hope you are all well. Let's have a look at a few charts of interest and hopefully you can see something which might interest you as well. Quick look at pound. Okay, so pound, we've had this low, high, higher low, higher high. So a little bit of a trend going on there on the daily. Okay. Now this looks like it's a consolidation, meaning that there could possibly be another up move. Okay, so impulse correction, big impulse. I'm expecting a bigger correction, or it might, length of time might be longer because of this big move, but then I would be expecting another move to the upside. Okay, so right at this moment in time it's consolidating. Could we trade it? Well, it is possible. If you have a look at the 4 hour at the moment, you can actually see that price at present seems to be bouncing off this level for whatever reason, 1.2826 around there, and it's currently finding resistance around that level there, 1.2978. So you could have your on MT4 or trading view, whatever you might use. Find out how to have to set alerts, and you might want to set an alert, for instance, down here. If price gets down to this area and you see a rejection, you see immediately buyers start to come into the market, then that'd be a great area to buy from. Alternatively, if you really like the area and you're a little bit more aggressive, you could actually place a buy limit in that area. So yeah, we can still trade it. It seems to be bouncing from different levels at the moment. We do have this impulse down, correction, impulse down. Had another potential correction, and then is this a double bottom? Could be. I mean, could be back on our way up. If we drill down, if you like, into the 1 hour time frame, there's a possibility here. I saw a nice level. If you draw that across that level there and there, so we've got support there, resistance there. This is broken through now. This could potentially pull back into that area, and we find buyers come into the market again. So that is the most immediate area really that you should be looking at to trade. If you see a rejection from there, then and buyers come into the market, then it looks like we could be going for the top of this range again. Dollar Swiss is of real interest to us, purely because it's in this structure here where it normally rejects from the top. So we are testing this top trend line or top channel line quite a few times, as you can see. We've actually sold from yesterday from a spike into these highs yesterday, so we're actually in the trade, so because we do believe this is going down. If you take a look at the hourly time frame, not too sure whether you would know about price divergence, but you can see that price here is making it's making higher highs or equal highs. The movement is to the upside, even though it isn't that great, but yet the price on the MACD, sorry, the MACD levels, MACD peaks, if you like, are getting smaller. So that is potentially showing us that the momentum to the upside is dying out. So not only are we at the top of this channel, we've got the MACD potentially telling us that upside or the upside momentum or the buyers are dying out, and this could turn around at any time. So keep a lookout for that. You might want to, if you're aggressive, you could sell at the top here like what we've done, or you might want to look for a solid close below this level, say, below the low of these this little consolidation area. So if you get a close below there, nice solid close, that would potentially indicate that the sellers are in the market. If you're an end of day trader, pretty much the same trade really, actually. Yeah. You could do this order here, which would be basically, it's exactly the same order actually, but yeah, if you can't be in front of the charts, if you're an end of day trader and you have a normal job, say a 9 to 5 or whatever the hours are these days, you could just put your sell stop below this level, put your stop loss above the high here, and then hopefully one of these candles like this one did here or this one did here will be the one that goes and takes you into the market. So that's a real interest to us at the moment. Dollar Swiss to the downside. Aussie Swiss, keep your eyes on this one. Aussie Swiss, I've marked out this area, look, and I've actually got an alert set here. Okay, so we've broken this area here where we found it as a little bit of support here, resistance, broken through. So this potentially is an impulse to the downside. This potentially is what we call a flag pattern or a correction, and we would look for another impulse to the downside. Maybe coming into this level. So I've got an area marked out, and I've passed it on to the other members of the Trade and Train Club, the members. And I like this area because of this spike high into it. Okay, little spike there, spike there. So this area here is of significance. We could see price come back into this area around about 0.67900 it is. So potentially you could place a sell limit there if you're quite aggressive, or you could look to watch price action around the area, set an alert. Do you get rejection? Try and get into a sell trade. So I do like that area potentially for price to come into, and then we'll see, will it sell off to the trend line and then bounce again and retest, or it might just totally break through. But we like Aussie Swiss short, just really want that little bit of a push up a little bit further. So that's both Dollar Swiss and Aussie Swiss short we are looking at. CAD Yen, just watch CAD Yen. It's an interesting place at the moment. Got this little uptrend going on. We are more in favour of buying safe havens at the moment. We think gold has got a big, we think gold has got another move to the upside. So gold being a safe haven, could it be safe haven buying? Yen is a safe haven. That would mean potentially this, if the market start buying yen, potentially this could actually break to the downside. It's at a really interesting point at the moment. It isn't an uptrend, but I am a technical trader, so if this proves me wrong and breaks out, then so be it. It's right at the trend line at the moment. If you were gonna buy, I would probably wait for a close above that previous high there, and then preferably a pullback and retest. Okay, if you were interested in buying. So that's if it breaks to the upside, but potentially it could, at this trend line, we could see another reversal. So equally, you know, watch this pattern here, and does it break to the downside? Do we start getting an impulse to the downside and start changing cycle? So, you know, watch out for that as well. There's a couple of options, but I'm just pointing out to you what to potentially look out for. Okay, you could, you know, sell it to maybe there. So, have a little think about that one. Keep your eye on the price and see what happens around this trend line. And you just saw an alert come up actually for gold. Gold has now come into an area of interest for us to buy. Okay, potentially, let's look at the structure. In fact, we'll put the weekly on. Potentially this could be a flag pattern for upside. Okay, impulse, flag pattern, correction, another impulse. So we're looking for buys on gold, especially when it comes by the bottom of the channel. So we had that move to the bottom of the channel there. We've had a move up and we've had another move down. Potentially this could be the first higher low. So low, higher low, potentially, okay? Because we had a nice big 4-hour candle there, very bullish, engulfing bar. So potentially that could be an impulse, correction, looking for another impulse. And I do like the area where it's at right now, purely because of this spike low here, spike low there. If we draw it across, you know, we're in that type of area. So watch that area, could be a good area to buy gold from. And that's it from me today. We do have a Black Friday offer on. If you were thinking about joining the club, it's a great offer. I will put the link in the comments. Please like if you like the video. Please share it with other traders. Let them have a look, and they can decide what they think about our analysis as well. Yeah, share it, like it, and subscribe also, so you get the emails directly to your inbox, so you know exactly when we've shared content for you on YouTube. Anyway guys, safe trading. I hope you found something useful there, and we'll be recording another video tomorrow, and so look out for that. We'll catch you later. Bye for now.